For a challenge, I wanted to create the strongest character ever in Project Zomboid. A character so overpowered they get every single positive trait. And then I added some more traits with mods. Meet Strong Woman. She needs no man. All she needs is her trusty spiked baseball bat, or knife, or spear, or katana. Her goal? Kill 10,000 zombies as fast as possible using any means necessary. But to complicate things, we have ridiculously rare loot taken to the next level, and zombie numbers set to insane. It's winter time, there's no food, and resources are scarcer than ever. So relax, crack open a cold one, and let's get killing. Welcome to Project Zomboid, where our woman is strong and her stats are pretty damn insane. Now it seems like she has spawned in the middle of nowhere, and the good thing is, the zombies are gonna take a bit longer to get to us. The bad thing is, there's probably gonna be no loot. With ridiculously rare loot and the even worse edition of it, we will be hard pressed to find anything, but we do have some mods that are gonna allow us to find some more food in garbage bins, maybe some more items when we search for stuff, and especially more items on zombies. And as I have predicted, there was not a single piece of useful loot in this whole house. But we got lucky and we actually found a generator. Not that we can really use it right now because we have no gasoline, but in the future it could come in handy. Now of course, since we do intend to kill 10,000 zombies, we're gonna have to move around a lot. While the zombies are set to insane population, there is no respawn for them, which means that we have to move around. After her first couple of kills, Strong Woman is already looking much better. But for now, her first goal is gonna be to find civilization. We have spawned in with a spiked baseball bat and a knife, and we also have a sewing kit. But that is really the extent of it, so we're gonna need to go to civilization to find food. That is gonna be our major issue early on. And of course, as we get closer to civilization, the zombies shall start grouping up. And that's not all bad, because the zombies are gonna afford us more items we can use. Either pieces of clothing or weapons and gear. We are gonna need to find some more weapons as well, because the spiked baseball bat that we're using right now and the knife that we have are not gonna last forever. So whatever we can do, whatever we can find, it's gonna be very useful. And we have found our first new item. Look at that, a screwdriver on a toilet zombie. What is there not to love? Any tool we can find is great, and we have just found a gun case that actually has a gun inside of it. An M14 rifle with a magazine and some rounds. Our aiming is amazing, so guns are definitely gonna be a big thing. What I'm most excited about is that we have actually found a water bottle over here. We got dog food as well. The bowl of stew is not really gonna be useful because it's rotten, but we're getting some good things. We might not have found much, but we have found more than we had before, and I can only be happy with that. We are lost somewhere in the vast countryside of Kentucky, and what I'm hoping for right now is that we can get to civilization as soon as possible. We will have to go through many zombie hordes until we get there. I am hoping that we could find a backpack next on them. We're getting closer to a main road over here, and that is giving me a rough idea where we are right now on the map. Now, the goal for this first episode is gonna be to establish ourselves with some food, some extra weapons, and hopefully tools. If we could find a car as well, that would be amazing. Of course, survival is the main priority, and getting to the 10k zombie kills. Now, while mowing down zombie hordes with an overpowered character like Strong Woman might look easy, she will still get tired. She will need to eat, she will need to sleep, and she will need to find safety. All in a very unforgiving and cold environment. And while I want to get to civilization as soon as possible, I will not pass up on a chance to loot houses like these, because you never know what you can find. Like a wooden spear. I will need to clear out the indigenous population before we can get in here though first, but with the spear in hand, that shouldn't be a problem. Strong Woman truly is a master of all weapons, and zombies will never even know what hit them. We actually found 2 hand torches. That is going to be great for any darkness we might face. We have to keep on moving on because Strong Woman is starting to get hungry, and all we found so far was a can of dog meat that she can't even open. And when I say dog meat, I mean dog food. We also have a beer can, but I don't want to drink that until it's evening and she's ready to go to sleep. I will not be able to show you every zombie she kills because we have to kill 10,000. That would be a lot. But I will definitely include all of the more interesting encounters. Not that this one is very interesting, but we're getting closer to 100 first kills. And we have found a lighter in this one. Very nice. And I think we just got lucky. That is a duffel bag on this lady. And that is now my new bag. Being able to forage as we go is also gonna be helpful to find maybe some extra food. Unfortunately, we have found poisonous berries. Fighting tree branches is also going to allow us to make new spears to clear out big groups of enemies like these, because right now it is starting to get late and Strong Woman is going to need to find a place to spend the night. While I would like to find civilization, well, first we need to find a safe shelter. Strong Woman is already losing weight, so hopefully there is going to be more than just shelter over here. And I do see something on that table, and that something is food. Okay, but first we're gonna need to fight for the simple chips and beer that this house is gonna offer, because apparently every zombie in the world is here. But before we can spend the night, we do have to clear the neighborhood of any zombies that might wander in during the night. And we just got extremely lucky. This is how it feels when you play with lucky trait. Finding that katana is gonna make much easier for us to get to the 10,000 kills, and finding it on the first day is just glorious and amazing. But of course, I will be saving that katana for future use. It will come very much in handy when we face bigger groups. There ain't no rest for the wicked, and 4 hours of sleep are more than enough for Strong Woman. She goes onwards to glory, trying to find civilization and whatever loot she can find along the way. And she has found a house to loot, which seems to be quite full of zombies. Sounds like there's many in here, so I'm gonna use a katana for safety measure. Wouldn't want to get ambushed by any of them. I'm also gonna use the fact that we have this barbecue out here, and I'm gonna cook a beef jerky and beer stew. And I will fight the zombies attracted to the delicious smell of a cooking stew. When cooked, that actually gives us 74 hunger. We are indeed an amazing cook, and eating just a quarter of this is going to be more than enough for now. Keep in mind that was just 2 beers and 1 beef jerky combined. Oh, level up spear. That means we are all the way up to level 4. You'll love to see it. We are closing in on those 200 kills. And I assume the closer we get to a small city or town that is nearby over here, the more zombies there's gonna be. And as you can see, everybody and their mother has decided to come and attack Strong Woman right now. They just seem to be eager to be the 200th kill, and we already got the 200 kill now. Keep in mind, we are really in the middle of nowhere over here. We're nowhere near any of the major city centers, but with the insane zombie population, it might actually seem so with how many we're fighting. But that is all according to plan. This is Strong Woman after all. And no matter how many zombies come at her, she will deal with them one at a time. And look at that. This is where we start to benefit from our trade that allows us to find more food in trash. Just found some beef. We got some food. We have found some weapons, including a katana. And now the next thing is we have to find a car. And out here next to a gas station and a car dealership, well, that might be a perfect place to find a car. Of course, first we have to deal with the many zombies that occupy this place, but for Strong Woman, that shouldn't be a problem at all. Starting with 1 electrical skill and 2 mechanics also means we can hotwire these cars, so as long as we can find some gas, we should be good. Car repair is the first place I want to check, because I am looking maybe for a gas can or something like that, so we could transfer gasoline from one car to another. I had no luck with gas cans in there, but I did find some more food in the trash. I am hoping that the gas station right over here is gonna be able to provide us a can. But if it cannot, then my search continues. And lo and behold, we have done it. Empty gas can plus a bunch of food as well. In one of the cars we have also found a pistol. M1911. And now we have some extra ammo for it as well. And while we have found pistol, we have only found a tiny amount of gas. So I'm gonna continue searching for more. If I remember correctly, up ahead over here is a military surplus store that we can go visit. And that place should hopefully have some more guns and ammo for us. Provided, of course, that we get in. But still, my main priority is trying to find a vehicle. And so far, we have a little bit of gas, but not quite enough. I found some beta blockers in a zombie. Now, while Strong Woman is brave, she is still prone to panic. Not as much as some other characters, but still. I am using a mod that is gonna let her become desensitized, basically immune to panicking. But to get to that point, she would first need to kill somewhere between 3,000 to 5,000 zombies. So she should reach it somewhere roughly in the middle of her journey. Now, we made it to the army surplus store. Hopefully, we can get some good loot out of here. We got extremely lucky with our loot in here. We have in fact found a large Alice pack that can hold 45 kilos of stuff. And we do have a lot of stuff on us right now. Problem is, it slows us down extremely. So, most of the time, I will be using another bag that I have found, and that is a hiking bag that, you know, can still hold quite a lot, but does not slow us down. But for now, since we do not have a car, we do not have a permanent residence, I will just haul all of our items with that. We also got lucky and found some shotgun shells and M500 shotgun, so that is gonna be very useful, but it's unfortunately very crap quality. We also do have another rifle and some ammo for it, but unfortunately it's the same ammo that we need for the other M14 rifle we already had before. Because I currently cannot get into the back of this place, I went and invited some zombies in here in hopes we found a key. And look at that, one of them did spawn with a house key, which is awesome. Until such time as we can find a car and start moving around, we're gonna use this as our base of operations. So I stash our big backpack and some extra food that we have on us, and also our extra weapons and such. And I am gonna go explore around, and hopefully we will find a car that works. It also seems it started snowing overnight. We did start this playthrough in January, so snow was to be expected. Also, I have to say, this is the most fun I had in a playthrough in a long time. There's just something about just smacking and smashing zombies all over the place. Something about feeling powerful. And if you decide to play along, I definitely suggest you play with the extremely, ridiculously rare loot, the worst edition. Trust me, it makes the games just so much more satisfying. Just look at this trash. Open spaghetti bolognese, we got a bunch of open stuff here, This is an extremely overpowered trait. I think it comes from this one, Scrounger. I think that is the trait, and I think I'm not gonna use it anymore because it just feels too overpowered. Because this playthrough is not about just being powerful warrior, it's also about the scarcity of resources and our struggle to find what we need to survive, from food to resources and weapons. So I think for now, unless I start starving, I will ignore trash. I think it's gonna make for a more interesting playthrough. This taxi over here is the best out of all the cars that we have around here, and I will put some of the gasoline that we have in it. And also, it actually has a key. If it could actually start, that would be amazing, and it did. You'll love to see it. Now, we continue to explore. I'm just driving through the neighborhood trying to see if there's any other cars parked outside over here that we could maybe siphon the gas from. Alas, no such luck. Just a lot of zombies that we will, for now, leave over here. Oh, we got lucky. There is some more gasoline in this car, and it does seem like there is quite a lot. You love to see it. You don't love to see being interrupted by zombies, but that means there is more gas. Also, I have now remembered, since Strong Woman is an absolutely overpowered character, she should be able to know how to use generators, and we have found a generator like right from the start. Which means if I go back for that, we have a gas station nearby. Looks like we're finding more of these dead-ish survivors, and this one had a crowbar, which is a huge find for us. Also got lucky to find leather gloves, and now additional leather gloves, so we have an extra pair. And we just got lucky with our antique collector. That trait sometimes finds better weapons, the antique weapons, and I don't know if there's armor as well, but I think it's weapons. And this one, this spear, Look at the damage it does. It is gonna serve us very well, but now let's go get that generator. Just a short drive and there it is. We got ourselves a generator. It seems like the gas station got populated again with the zombies moving around, so we're gonna have to take care of these first before we can connect our generator. But of course, for strong woman, that is not an issue at all. And here we go. We got ourselves a generator and we got ourselves some fuel. With full gas, I will once again take the generator and we're gonna keep it on us. I do not plan to stay here for too long, and now that we do have a car, we can start moving around. And that generator comes with us. Just clearing zombies around our nightly stay, and I have found something awesome on one of them, and that is a full-on axe. You love to see it. Once again proving that sleep is for the weak. Strong woman woke up at 3 in the morning having enough rest for the night, and you know what? So be it. For today is the day we leave this area, and we're gonna go to a hunting store slash gas station slash some kind of a truck stop in the middle of nowhere. Using the highway, we got here in quick time, faster than we would if we took the side roads. Now we have to deal with a lot of zombies though. And if you watch until this point, it would mean a lot to me if you would go ahead and press that subscribe button. The more people watch this video, the more people subscribe to it, the more people like it, the more YouTube knows that it might be something special. I'm not sure if it is something special, but I'm certainly having a lot of fun playing it and slaying these full zombies. We might not be at 10,000 zombies killed quite yet, but one at a time we're getting closer. 417 is where we're at now. 18, 19, and 20. That one is 30 and 40. Oh, look at that. We have found ourselves a hammer. That was worth it. Gas station offered us some more food. We even found a fresh burrito, which is amazing 6 months into the apocalypse. And now we're gonna cross to the other side where there is a hunting store. Looks like we already have a couple zombies trying to open a door for us, which is nice. I'm just gonna let them finish. And in the meantime, I'm gonna loot the place next door. We got 2 boxes of ammo actually from the zombies in the place next door, and it looks like that these guys have managed to break through the doors. Looks like there is still some customers, and I'm hoping maybe one of them will drop a key for this place. And yeah, we got lucky. We found a decent amount of ammo in the hunting store and also some new pistols and magazines for them, so we got some of that going for us, which is nice. Most importantly though, we have found a box of shotgun shells, and let's just say you love to see it. Also another rifle, the SKS-1. With our loot in tow, we're gonna continue down the highway to a new safe place where we're gonna probably stay the night. Now if you're wondering how Strong Woman can have all of these positive traits, there is a neat little add-on that adds the infinite trait points. And with that one, you can just grab pretty much any trait you want. And you're still gonna have like 9,000 trait points to spend. It is incredibly overpowered, but that is kind of the whole point of this series. Now, if you have any more questions regarding my build or how I set up this game, feel free to join my Discord and you can ask me any questions there if you want to. The link to Discord is in the description, and all of the mods that I'm using will also be listed down in the description. What will not be listed in the description is the fact that we just got our spear up to level 5. Unfortunately, this gas station did not provide us with more than a nightstick that I took off a dead police officer and a fresh hot dog. Oh, would you look at that? Cool car. If you can get that one working, that's gonna be great. But we might have to fight a zombie or 2 or 10 for it. Nothing that a strong woman could not handle. It is to our interest to clear this out. Also, you see that shadow? That's a zombie that I have killed and has a large backpack on them and seems to have disappeared. Yeah, I'm gonna take this large backpack before... Oh, yeah, no. Now the zombie appears again. All right. I don't know what caused that bug, but I will take that backpack. That backpack will hold more than the one that we currently have, so I will gladly swap it out. And it does seem that this backpack is actually invisible, which is very strange because large backpacks are not modded and anything like that. Unfortunately, the battery on this car is empty. It is to our interest to clear out this area of zombies because this is gonna be our staging area for the next couple of days. That is gonna allow us to go to Riverside, a safe place where you can rest and sleep, and hopefully find a way to recharge that battery. If you've been part of this channel for a while, you would know that this is the place where me and Ghoul King back in build 40, we made this our own place. We made this a base, built a huge thing around it as well, and we lived like kings over here. For now, this is just gonna be a temporary base for us. While Strong Woman has to keep on moving, I want to do it in a smart way and not take any unnecessary risks. Yelling out loud out here is not a risk, it's just a way to clear all these zombies out, and I don't need to find them in the woods one by one. It would work even better if I use the gun. So let's put this one to good use and make sure there's no zombies left around here. And there we go, they are already coming out of the woods. And then he said, let there be light. And light there was. And light attracted more unwanted attention. With the power comes the ability to refrigerate our food. And we can also store some of our more important items that we might not quite need them right now. The place might not be perfect, but it will serve for now. And with 4 days almost gone, Strong Woman has killed 556 zombies, a decent amount for the first episode, but of course ahead of her is a whole different adventure with a lot more zombie slaying and a lot more epic stuff. It's time for her to go to sleep, so for now, thank you for watching and I hope I'll see you next time.